good morning, everybody. How you doing? Welcome back to Miss Phins. Much appreciated for you guys for coming here. I had to, not gonna lie, I almost didn't come in today, man. I wanted sleep, but made a commitment, at least to myself this week, that I would go to full week for you guys. So you're welcome. We're halfway there now. You know what I mean? So let's make this happen. But guys, good morning and welcome back to Miss Phins. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Obviously, if you haven't already, do I need to say it? Should I say it? I mean, it should be easy. Hit the like button, guys. Please do me a favor. Hit the like button and subscribe to Miss Phins. Okay? Why? Because the more likes, the more subscriptions, the more I do this, and the more, you guys get content. So, you guys want it. You know what you're going to do. But, guys, good morning. Yes, as you can see, today is very beautiful Wednesday. Very early morning. But we're here for you. And we're going to have some fun today, actually. I'm thinking today I'm going to let you guys come up. Not going to lie. I'm going to let you guys come up. Why? Because I feel like we haven't done it yet. So why not? You know what I mean? Now, can you guys hear me? Am I good here? Let's see. Esther, good morning. Dang, consistency. Salute, Miss Fence. Thank you, Esther. Appreciate the acknowledgement of this. It's a little rougher. Good morning, Lady Dolphin, Miss Fence, and everyone. How you doing this morning? Fence up, Chef Jew. Good morning, sir. Much appreciated. Let's see here. Guys, yes, hit the like button, please, on your way in. Ryan, welcome back. Good morning. Fins up. Fins up. Let's see here. Good morning. Oh, gee. Good morning, Miss Fins, as a Fin, Ryan AP, and the Chef Jill. How you doing this fine morning, my Fins family? We're doing good, man. We're doing good. We're waking up together. Good morning. Let's see here. Host of the clanging and banging show coming soon on the Amazon network. Hey, I can see it. I can totally see it. Good morning, Shake Money. Good morning, my name. There you go. It's another beautiful day in Zamunda, people. Let's do this. Alice, good morning. Good morning, sir. How you doing? Let's see here. Yes, smash that like button, guys. You see it here. Smash that like button. Um, okay, guys. Yeah, seriously. So you saw it already. You saw the title. Dolphins and our schedule predictions. Why am I doing it today, not tomorrow? Oh, Miss Fins. Why? Simple. Because more leaks are gonna come out, and I'd rather just deal with that tomorrow. But today, we're gonna deal with today's stuff. What is this going on? Okay, that's fine. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, well, there you go. Check some stuff out, guys. Nelson, welcome. 2 days in a row. Ah, you mean 2 days in a row you come in here, sir? Because we did Monday, we did Tuesday, and this would be third day, Wednesday. Okay, just saying. You guys see this very beautiful hat or beautiful face? I know. And obviously, one of my favorite shirts. We're gonna go all Dolphins all day, every day. Um, but yes, guys. So we're gonna talk about it because it's very important that we discuss the schedule, opponents, things like that. So I'm gonna read just a little, a little tiny bit from this great article I was reading. And shout out to the guys over there at Fan Cited because they definitely guess what, they're doing some stuff. Writing an article is not easy, guys. Doing this, not easy. But they took the time, and I feel like they definitely deserve, um, all the love. Finn Fanatic, yes, that's who I'm going out to. So, guys, if you can follow them, support them. Check them out so that way they can, again, more followers. It helps us get more content. So let's go ahead and do it. Good morning, Chick Money. Let's see here. Good morning on Speed. Yep. Yep. So I'm talking about. So guys, yes, the schedule. It's very, very interesting how we have our schedule here. And also too, shout out to SB Nation, the Finsider as well. Because I will be taking a little insert from them too. Well written article. And plus it's a great cheat sheet. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see here. So as far as let's start out with yeah, I'm gonna start with this one. So the NFL schedule release. This is from SB Nation. This one's by Kyle Nogle. You can follow him at Kevin. Oh, sorry, Kevin Nogle. My bad. You can follow him on Facebook and Twitter. So go ahead and check him out. NFL Schedule 22 release. Fan predictions of Miami Dolphins schedule. Now I'm not gonna go over the fan predictions yet because I want to talk to you guys about that. But I do want to go ahead and say at least the foundation. So what week falls on what day, plus who our home and away games are going to be. So let's start out with the opponents. Okay. So in our 2022 Dolphins schedule, our opponents for home games are going to be the Buffalo Bills, New England Patriots, New York Jets. All of them are AFC East divisional rivals. Then we have the Cleveland Browns, Pittsburgh Steelers, Green Bay Packers, Minnesota Vikings, and the Houston Texans. All of them except the Packers and Minnesota are part of also the AFC. Now, as far as our away games, we have the Buffalo Bills again, the New England Patriots, the New York Jets. Then we also have Baltimore Ravens, Cincinnati Bengals, Chicago Bears, Detroit Lions, Los Angeles Chargers, and the San Francisco 49ers. So that's our schedule, guys. Home and away games. Oh my God. Like, first of all, let's be honest, people. And you've heard me say this in multiple platforms in multiple areas. The path to victory for us, the path to the Super Bowl, runs through the AFC East, guys. It really does. So I'm going to go over what I've said months ago and I've stayed consistent, and you'll see why. As far as my prediction, and then I actually want to hear from you guys. So I will be dropping the link a little, a little later. Probably like halfway through. Give me about 10 minutes ish. Because I want to talk to you guys about the schedule before the schedule release. Because I think it's very important that we go ahead and focus on the fact that um, it's gonna affect directly where we stand come playoff time. What do you mean, Miss Fins? Well, as you guys know, we always end up getting the brunt of what do you call it? The NFL, to be honest with you. The NFL doesn't like us, guys. There you go. I said it. The NFL does not like the Miami Dolphins. And because of that, we're going to have to seriously discuss what we think is going to happen and what I almost feel like I can guarantee is going to happen. So, guys, again, do me a favor, and I'm going to put it here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, there it is. Guys, hit that like button again. As you can see, hit the like button, guys. Why? Because we need to get more people over here. And they need to see us. There you go. I said it. But the link is there too, guys. It's super easy, super simple. www.youtube.com/Miss guys. /Miss. Very easy. Oh, good morning, Larry from Phins panel, guys. Yes, give it up, give it up. Check them out. Great, great channel. Nelson, my bad, the triple on you on. Yes, I know. Exactly, Nelson. Thank you. Let's see here. Shake Money, I predict we're going to play football and we're going to either win or lose. Guys, that is the most solid prediction I have heard all year long. And I think, Shake Money, I think you're right. I think we really are going to be playing some football, and it's a very good chance that we either win or lose. Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. So let's see here now. As far as what we're going to be doing, guys, the Buffalo Bills, as you know, last year, number one in the division, and won the division the last second. Let's be real. They won the division that last game. That's how they did it. The Patriots completely lost the last three games of the season, if I'm not mistaken, and just it was the division to lose, which makes me extremely happy. The Jets, we all know the Jets, guys. It's the Jets. You know what I mean? So there's not much you can say about the Jets. They came on behind us, and then obviously we were third. This year we gotta face the Browns, who just paid $200 million to Deshaun Watson. We gotta deal with Kenny Pickett in the Steelers, and what's his name? What's that? Mitch Trubisky. Which actually Mitch looks like one of my brothers, which is hilarious. Haven't told him that yet. Probably should. But yeah, Mitch Trubisky too. Then we got the Green Bay Packers. Ugh. Aaron Rodgers. I can't. I just don't like him. We also got Kirk Cousins. Minnesota Vikings. Kirk Cousins, guys. I actually really like Kirk Cousins. To me, solid player, and sneakily enough, he's made like well over 100 million just straight cash from the Vikings. I mean, smooth operator over there, smart man. But guys, you see it here. See, hit that like button, subscribe, fins up, youtube.com/Fins. Let's make it happen, guys. Because listen, we're so close to 500 subscribers that we got to get there, because we need to also get to, um, what do you call it? The 1,000 subscriber level. And we can do it, guys. We can do it together. So let's do it. Squid Games, good morning. How you doing? Thank you, thank you. Good morning, Miss Phins. Ian Baller, good morning. Give us a story in Thanksgiving. You know what? That's one of the biggest rumors, so I'll go over that. Let's see here. Esther. We always going to the Super Bowl and then the season starts. You're awful. I can't. You're you're awful. Let's see here. Ryan, I like that the Dolphins are a dark horse team in the league. If the national media starts talking good about us, then we made it. I feel the other way around. If they start talking good about us, they always jinx us. So stop talking about us. Stop talking about Tyree. Stop talking about everybody. Just let us be, and then we can just shock the world, people. Let's see here. Mitch Trubisky is on the Steelers. Justin Fields plays. I know that. I haven't even gotten to the Bears yet. You're trying to test my knowledge, sir. Well, I appreciate it, actually. So there you go. Shake money. Let's see here. The Houston Texans don't know who their quarterback is. I do know, guys. Jeez. What's his name again? Man, Mills. There you go, Mills. So Mills. Forget his first name. He don't need it. I know Mills is their quarterback who they're banking on right now. Good luck. Davis Mills. Thank you, Ian Baller. But I didn't even look down to see your comments, sir. At least all that matters is the last name. We all know the Bills have what's his name? Bum Allen. Patriots have Wack Jones. Jets do have Zach Efron as their quarterback. And then of course, it's Wilson, people. I know this. I'm just kidding. Uh, then Ravens do have a injured Lamar Jackson. Cincinnati Bengals have the Super Bowl losing Bengals, who hadn't made the Super Bowl since 1988. Beautiful year. I made it. Oh God, I just see the Bengals definitely are like what we want to be, making it to the Super Bowl, people. So it keeps that little torch for me, knowing that it can happen. Okay, the Bears, as you guys know, Justin Fields, Detroit Lions, they have Goff, who literally got traded from the Rams to go to the Lions and watch his team go to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. My God, that must hurt, but it is what it is. And then we have the Chargers, who we all know. This man is special. I don't care what anybody says. Herbert is special. I've seen him be consistent and solid. So we're going to see some good things out of them. And then obviously the 49ers, who we so completely took their magic beanstalk and took Mickey D's from, to be honest, or Mac Coaching, Mac Genius, whatever you want to call them. Mickey D's is what I call them. But yeah, guys, those are the quarterbacks that we're gonna deal with. Those are the teams that we're gonna be dealing with. Um, this is important. Now, as far as predictions and all that good stuff, I'm gonna go by what I said months ago, and I'm only doing it because of what I've seen. The last what 2 years consistently, the NFL has focused on putting divisional games that first 2 weeks to screw people. Mostly the Dolphins. And we, how? Back to back years, we get the Patriots and Bills, week 1 and week 2. I mean, literally, how? Like, I'm telling you, they hate us. They just really want to stick it to us. So that's what's happened. Now, thankfully, we beat the Patriots, and got close to beating the Bills. This year, I feel like they're gonna give us the exact same thing, but in reverse. Bills first, Patriots second. Why? Because they know those are gonna be the two games that will literally determine who wins the AFC East. There you go, people. I said it. Hot take. There you go. Clip it, people. Clip it. Those first 2 weeks are going to be the ones that actually determine who the winner of the AFC East is. And because of that, I just want to win. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But that's my prediction. Forget the rest of it. I don't care about the rest of the. I mean, I do obviously, and then we'll go over it. But as far as those first 2 weeks are gonna be the most crucial, because last year, if you think about it, the first 5 weeks were the ones that literally made the difference in us winning and us making it to the playoffs. If we would have gone, man, even 2-3 the first 5 weeks, we would have made the playoffs. 3-2 would have made the playoffs. We wouldn't 1-4, people. Now, granted, we all knew that the Super Bowl winning Tampa Bay Buccaneers, not a really good chance for us to beat them at their house. But man, we had a chance with the Colts, who were literally injured, on a QB that had no ankles, on a QB that had broken ribs, or at least bruised. Like, this man was literally limping to the game, and we still managed to lose to. Honestly, I know they had Jonathan Taylor, which, I mean, phenomenal pickup, by the way, which we could have totally had, but we're gonna leave that there. You know what I mean? But yes, guys, that's my prediction for the first 2 weeks. Bills, Patriots. Simply for the fact that the NFL really doesn't like the Dolphins. I guess they're still hating on the 72 Dolphins. Guess what, NFL? Get over it. Nobody's breaking that. Nobody. So right now, that's what we gotta deal with. Let's see here. Now, Zach Efron. Yes, I know, right? I thought Zach Morris. Yes. Let's see here, Ian Butler. If we beat Jets, we trade for Zach Wilson's mom? You guys stop. You guys Chef Joe agrees. Yep. Oh, you guys are hilarious. Would be cool to analyze the trenches, offensive and defensive line, like our offensive line versus their offensive line, um, and vice versa. You know what? I appreciate that, Ryan. That would be cool. And you know what? Maybe we can go over that tomorrow. Because today I want to deal with predictions. So I'm going to do something right now. I'm going to go ahead and share the link. Why am I sharing the link? Because I want to hear from you guys. I didn't go my full prediction. Why? Because to be honest with you, I really just I have with the rumors. There you go. I'm gonna drop the link and then I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other article that I was reading. So you guys feel free to hop in the back. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and go over another article. This one is by Anthony Cardenas. Three predictions for the Miami Dolphins schedule release. As NFL fans prepare themselves for the release of the 2022 schedule, we look at three predictions for the Miami Dolphins slate of games. I'm totally skipping stuff because I really am not trying to read all that. So just being honest. Let's see here. Okay, they'll play against a handful of the most elite quarterbacks in the league, as well as each one of the top sack getters from a season ago. According to EDS Football, the Dolphins will have the 21st toughest schedule in 22 based on the opponent's records from a year ago. Listen to this, guys. I'm going to say this part one more time. This one sentence alone tells you everything. They'll play against a handful of the most elite quarterbacks in the league, as well as each one of the top sack getters from a season ago. Right then and there, you know why they said that. Because of Tua Tagovailoa. Sack getters, they're testing this O line. Well, at least they're saying no. The NFL is testing this O line, and they're testing Tua, and that's why you see this coming on here. Let's see here. We'll begin by circling our calendars this coming Thursday, aka tomorrow, at 8 p.m. when the NFL and the league is set to have its official schedule release airing on ESPN beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Now there have been some links. I'm totally like skipping because I really am not trying to read to all you guys. Some small leaks are predicted to take place on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm expecting more stuff to happen, to be honest with you. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and discuss that today. Number one schedule prediction is two primetime games. That's it. That super. It's disappointing, is what I want to say. Two primetime games? Oh, that's awful. That is awful. Oh, I can't. Look, come on here, Alex. I
Good
just
morning.
yeah,
Good
good morning,
morning.
sir. How you doing? That first prediction situation just really just upset me.
Listen. Here's the thing, Miss Fins. Let's not get over. Let's not get all bent out of shape about that primetime games. Who cares? Who
What do you
cares?
mean?
You know, we play our schedule. We play our schedule. We get to the playoffs. We turn the season. We get to the place. We win the division. Then we start getting the respect that we need. Then you're gonna start to see some more primetime games. You know, I get it. 1 o'clock games, 4 o'clock games, they're brutal. Don't get me wrong, but that's our home. That's our home advantage to it. The weather is to our advantage. Yeah, don't you?
It is. That's the one thing we have, like, um,
Oh, and
that we can
also,
use. But the problem
also,
is,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No,
Go
no,
ahead.
go
I'm
ahead,
sorry.
go ahead.
I was gonna say quick memo to everybody, but as soon as you're done, I'll respectfully and respectfully answer, and then I'll go ahead and say the quick memo.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, I know we have to win for us to get more respect along the league, but this is a part that upsets me. We should have at least three games, especially with having Tyreek and everything we've done. At least 3 games, and watch a nobody team get like at least 3 games. It's just frustrating.
Oh, no,
And
no question.
let's bring on a EM baller, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone, and it's because they don't like the Dolphins.
Oh, and
Exactly why.
quick memo to everybody. Listen, for the last time, okay, I've been going at it since I woke up this morning on Twitter. It's training camp with no pads. Okay,
Oh
it's
God.
training camp. Stop criticizing and critiquing something that happened in training camp.
We talk about practice, right?
Yeah,
Not the game.
practice. He means
We're talking about
practice.
training camp. Okay, Godly man, people need to stop with this.
Maybe they need to burn all the cameras in the area so they don't see to it at all. So there's something to criticize.
First, now we're
Hon-
criticizing his personal life. Now we're criticizing his training
Guys,
camp. Come
guys,
on
he
now.
signed a $30 million contract, Alex. That comes with all territories. It is what it is. That's what happens when you
But
sign.
Miss
And,
Fans, I'm
and you,
sorry. I've never seen a. I've no. We're talking about Tua.
yeah, I
I've
know
never.
we're talking about too. I saw it last night.
I've never seen a fan base try to destroy one guy in my entire life.
That's not true. That is not
I've,
true
I've
at
been
all.
I've
No.
been a Dolphin. I'm 37 years old. I've been a Dolphins fan since I was a kid, since I was in diapers. Okay, and I paid attention and I followed this team even when I was living in New York. I am there has not been really one guy to this day that a fan base has absolutely criticized or destroyed, in my opinion.
I don't know.
Tannehill did not get this much critique. He did not. He did not
No, he got
get
it.
this
He
much critique.
definitely got it.
He got his critique, but not as bad as this. Not
Well,
as
the
bad
thing
Not
as
to
is,
this.
this degree, though.
but that's true. And also, he didn't go fifth overall. He also wasn't told that he was God's
He went
promise
eighth
to save the
overall.
Dolphins. So you have to
He went
understand
seventh
the
overall.
situation is way different.
I
What?
get it.
Yeah.
He was eighth
Yes,
overall,
10th. There's a huge
but
difference between
I
10th and
knew,
5th.
Hey,
So
but I he went eighth overall, but I knew that this kid, that Tannehill, was a project guy coming out of Texas A&M. I
of course,
called
he
it.
was a
I
project,
knew he was
guys.
a project. You don't
Alex,
draft a project at
he's
eighth
a
overall.
wide receiver playing quarterback.
technically, he was a quarterback out of high school, but he was forced to play wide receiver only to get playing time. So he was technically a quarterback the whole time. I don't know why A&M didn't play him at quarterback, though.
They had somebody else that wanted to go ahead and use, but at the end of the day, that's what that's what happened. That's just our history. And guess what? Like I said, Tua's gonna have to deal with it. But I want to go back to the schedule, Alex. So I let
Yes,
you
no
have your
problem. I
little no,
understand.
no worries. Because this is important. We gotta discuss this schedule situation. I don't know. What do you think about only 2 primetime games if that were to be the case? Ian Baller.
Disrespectful. Like, come on, at least at minimum three, but it is what it is, and I want the Bills week one. I want the Bills right away. Come on, Bills.
I agree too. I don't know. Well, some people are saying, why would you want to have the Bills week one? You don't want to have a layup for Tua so that at least this defense can feel somewhat capable of being able to, take on his teams.
No, because Tre'Davious White, their best corner, came back from an injury, so he might be a little rusty. Their other cornerback is Elam. I'm not scared of him. So our wide receivers have a chance to eat, and the Bills don't know what we're going to run offensively. They got no tape on us,
That's
so
what
we
that's
could
one
surprise
element
them.
of surprise is
And
Yeah,
what I like. That
and
one is
another thing,
definitely my favorite. Go ahead.
is this: if you're in Buffalo week one, you won't have to worry about the cold weather coming later on and facing them later on
exactly.
this
So I
season.
want them in
And
Buffalo, and if we beat them in Buffalo, bruh, the
you
media is
set
gonna lose their minds. Be like, no, I
you
can't believe
set
we
a
bet
statement.
Buffalo to win the Super Bowl after
You
week
set
one.
a
Ah.
statement if you beat them week one. You set the statement. You put the NFL on notice that the Dolphins are for real, even if
Or,
it's week
Guys,
one.
or the media will be like, that was just a fluke win, and they'll still lose
let's
the
be
rest of the
honest.
games.
That's exactly what they're gonna say. It's a fluke win. No, no way you guys do that again. Like, It's just what we have to deal with as Dolphins fans. It's frustrating, but to me, this is the thing. No excuses, guys. I don't give a crap if it's snowing. I don't care if it's a hurricane out there. You should be able to play in any weather condition, and weather should never play a factor into it. What do I mean by that? I mean, you should step up to every challenge because every team has to deal with that. So at the end of the day, when you're out here and you're saying, "Oh, I want the Bills in Buffalo week 1 so that we can avoid them when it gets cold," like, what? No, give me the challenge, somebody, because that is what you should be going for. The challenge. Not I mean, I get it. It'd be great to go ahead and have Buffalo up there. And you know what? They probably will give us that just so that the Bills can come down here when it's super cold and play in a hot weather environment, a little hotter weather environment. So yeah, no, to me, I don't want it because of that excuse of the weather. No, I want it because of the element of surprise. That I feel like it's our biggest advantage. But we beat them up there, and you know how they are. It was same thing. The last 2 years they did the same thing. Patriots, Bills at the beginning, and then one of them at the very end of the season. I predict the exact same thing. We're gonna have Bills Patriots the first 2 weeks, and then the last week, or even both last weeks, we're gonna determine the division. Patriots Bills at the end of and really they're gonna make sure that we have the Bills at the end just to throw it in our face and be like, nope, you thought you had the division. There it is.
I tell you one thing though, the Bills have question marks coming through the season, big time.
Every
I
team
mean,
has question marks. I mean, everybody's hurt.
yeah, yeah, but
But what do you mean specifically
the
about the
Tre'Davious
Bills?
White, and also does can how does Josh Allen perform without Brian Dable there? You also want to figure that out too. Yes,
Listen,
Epps, we are. Yes, Epps, we are. Yeah, stop it, please. Enough.
Alex,
Enough
I
is
know,
enough.
I saw it. I saw it. We are
Yes,
gonna
Epps, we
have a
are.
good
We
season with
will go.
Tua.
We will go 14-3 with Tua. Okay,
I don't know about
I can't
14
say
and
anything to
3,
those
but
guys until we win, though,
yeah, but I do
we
think
win
that
the
we will
division.
have a good
We
season.
win the
Let's see.
because
division
it's
if
like
we have
talking to
Tua.
a wall. Like you tell them something, and it just goes right over their head.
Now,
If you listen, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Miss
real
Fan. Go
quick,
ahead.
Jake Bonnie makes a good point. What do you see? Can you guys see San Fran in the first game? Because we got McDaniel. That I mean
No,
that
I could see
I
it
don't
being a
see it
primetime
either.
game, but not the first game of the season.
I
I
can see
was
that
gonna
being a
say you
primetime
took it
game.
from
Yeah,
me as a prime time. Yes. Why? Because they want to go ahead and play on those rivalries. You know what I mean? And for us to go against his former team, that's gonna be huge. So I definitely can see how that's gonna be very interesting, especially for us going to making that one of our prime time. Man, I really wish we had. I hope we get three, because if we only get two, I'm gonna be very, very upset. I just feel like that's not for the team that we have. You know what I mean? That's just what I'm saying. For the team that we have, we should at least get three.
They got
Just
to give
saying.
all those primetime games to Dallas, though.
To what?
I said they got to give all those primetime games that we should be getting to Dallas.
Oh,
They
to
also get like
Dallas.
10 primetime games a season.
Yeah, because I mean, America's team. Maybe 600 years ago, they were America's team. They're no longer America's team. I mean, if we had to take a team to represent the United States in, let's say, a world setting, no one's picking the Dallas Cowboys as that team.
No lie, I'll
Just
pick the
saying.
Patriots over the Cowboys.
I don't even want to, and I would pick when they had Brady, absolutely over
Yeah, we'll
the
leave it
Cowboys.
now just because of Bill Belichick's aura of him having so many rings and the logo, too. The logo's pretty cool.
Oh well,
Guys,
I'm gonna give you that one. I'm gonna give you that one.
when I get to Dallas, when I get to Dallas on Saturday, I'll let you guys know exactly what they're saying about the Cowboys
We'll see. We'll see.
because
We have
I'm
a
living out there.
5 win
So
team. I don't know about 5 win team, Abs.
oh my
Alex,
God,
relax, relax. Like if you think Tua is better than Baker, you're blind. Respectfully.
Baker was given so much talent and he kept throwing
Baker.
interceptions.
Oh my God.
What? What?
Oh my God.
What do you think
I'm
happened
about to
there?
have a heart
Because I
attack
feel
here.
like Alex, relax, relax. When it comes to Baker, that's one thing that I'm hoping doesn't happen here. You know, the fact that we have so many weapons. I want Tua to be able to utilize all of them, you know, and really make something out of them because I feel like we can. I mean, why couldn't we? We have the talent, and he has, from what we're seeing, gotten better, and we're hoping that we can go ahead and make that happen. So that's just it. Now, as far as the schedule, people, which is what we're focused on today, um, what do you guys think about having Amazon Prime do all these games? Hmm?
I'm alright for it. I'm gonna be paying for the Sunday ticket anyway when I get there. When I get to
Oh,
Dallas.
well, I already have Amazon Prime, but yeah,
Oh, well,
it's gonna
now
be very interesting.
let's just hope it's not no boring announcers. All right, like like the
Yeah.
like who is it? The one the I cannot stand the one announcer on CBS. You know, now granted,
Which one?
um, listen, Miss Finch, you may get at me on this, but she is a woman, all right. But I'm I'm actually I actually just think that she's not like entertaining, like she's not like hyped
Who
up.
is it?
I forgot her name. She did it. She did a couple games. She's on CBS. She did a couple games. Um,
Lisa Salters?
but not Lisa
Oh my god.
Salters. No, Lisa Salters good. I love Lisa Salters. She's really good. She's on CBS. I'll look it up right now.
Yeah, go ahead and look it up. But while you do that, let's go ahead and bring on Estefan. Good morning, sir. How are you doing?
Good morning. Good morning. I'm doing good. How are you?
We're
Good
doing
morning.
well.
What's
We're
up,
doing
Esther?
well. Listen,
What's
the
going on,
only thing
Neil?
I will say is,
Alex?
Going on, Esther?
you ready for the schedule release, sir?
Uh, yeah,
Beth
yeah.
Mowens.
I really
Beth
don't. I
Mowens.
really don't care. I mean, I think. I think when it comes to the schedule, that buy is the most important thing. You know.
That is true.
Uh, I yeah. That's the most. I mean, when you have yeah, the layout matters where you're playing. If you're playing on the road, how difficult the games are in between each other. Um, But that buy is going to be huge. Like when they get that buy, because it's team, new coaches, new philosophies.
I
So
hope you pick late. I'm gonna be honest with you. I hope we have a late buy.
I'd have
Me,
rather had. I mean, I think that was better last year, but I don't think that that would benefit us this year. I think if it's somewhere in the first after the first, you know, somewhere in the first half of the season, I think that'd be better. You know what I mean? Because you could get to a point where like maybe you have a string of bad games, but you just need to tweak some things, and you have a buy. A coach can a good coach can adjust, and make the right corrections and have this team squared away, to turn things around. But this is McDaniel's first year. I hope it's not a late buy. To be honest, I don't think that's going to benefit us this year. That's my only concern.
I'd be okay with a mid-season. I just don't want it to be like week 4. You know, like that. I feel like it's such a waste. It's gonna be
Yeah, I hear you.
really tough.
Yeah, that's way too early for a buy, in my opinion.
So I would prefer having it if it's not gonna be in the mid. I'd rather it be in the last quarter of the season. because that's when you're going to be making your playoff push, and maybe your guys are banged up and they need an extra time to rest. That's why I say either mid, if not, what do you call it? Towards the end, which I feel like that would probably be, in my opinion, a little bit better. But guys, I mean, if we're gonna have a primetime game, which do you consider the rumor of us getting the Lions on Thanksgiving? Would that be considered primetime? Because I don't think that's primetime, is it?
It's not
It
prime
would
time. It's
it would
nationally televised. Nationally
I would
televised.
I would think it's considered prime time because it's Thanksgiving. It'll be the only game on unless
No,
they you know
I think they have
they
The
three
whole
games.
whole country will get it. The whole country will get it. Everybody will get the game.
yeah you'd have to consider that prime time.
Yeah, I won in
Okay,
week 8 or week 9 by.
that's actually good. That's a good
Well,
halfway.
let me ask y'all this. So, like you said, you don't want it after game 4 or something like that, right?
Mhm.
But what if you see that they're sputtering a little bit? Maybe they get they draw even 2-2. You have a bye, and then they just get things rolling. Uh, consistency and momentum. You know what I mean? With an offensive line is huge. What if the offensive line just starts rolling? You know what I mean? They gain some steam. Would you rather that, or you know what I mean? If that's the scenario,
So you're saying if we go 2-2, we get a bye, and then after that, the offensive line kind of takes off and takes over the game.
yeah, yeah,
I mean,
because I
it
mean
sounds
we're going
good,
to
but I
be.
don't know. I don't
You know,
trust it.
it's not like we have rookies, but that right side still has to be shored up. You know what I mean? It's still a question mark. But a lot of us are under the assumption that this coaching staff and Applebaum's going to get it done. You know what I mean? And I have hope that they will. To be honest, I think I have more hope in Robert Jones right now than Austin Jackson, assuming that right tackle spot. Um, I don't know. Maybe he seems like he's going to be mentally more sound because Austin Jackson commits a lot of penalties. He's very undisciplined, and that'll weed you out for most coaches. You know what I mean? It won't be too long before it gets you yanked.
Well, we have to see because this is the thing. I'd rather get the kinks out. I feel like the first 5 weeks are gonna be the ones determining where we can get a good gauge of what this team and where it's at. And you know what? Mike agrees with you. Good morning, Mike. Thank you for coming to Miss Phins. As far as when it comes to having that bye week early, I get it. But the thing is, to work out those kinks, you got to be playing. That's really where it's at. You have to be playing and then playing consistently. So that way you can work out those kinks. And you saw that last year, even though it was really, it hurt losing those seven straight. They got better because they were able to work out those kinks in game time mode because they're not practicing with pads, they're not practicing with all this equipment, they're not really hitting when they're practicing. You get all that in game mode, so that's why you want to go ahead and give them enough time to actually get all those kinks out. And I feel like if we have a early bye week, then it's not allowing them to have that. But I don't know. What do you think, Ian Baller?
I'd like a week 8 or 9 by, so not too far out, but pretty late bye week.
And you, Alex?
I'm with, I'm with the on that. I'd say about week 9, week 10, week 11, right around there. Not too
Okay.
early. I don't want to go too early.
So this is my other question to you guys because you guys see our home games. We're gonna have to go over who we think we're gonna beat, who we're not gonna beat, because that is gonna obviously determine if we're gonna make it to the playoffs or not. And right now we have a lot of teams. But this is my thing. Who do you think we can first of all, let's get our hats, our fan hats off real quick for this because I want to make sure that we actually go and good morning, Ray. How you doing? That we actually discuss this because I feel like it's very, very, very important. But outside of the division, that's who I want to go ahead and focus on. For us to play the playoffs, conference and then also overall games are going to be important. So if we go outside the division, let's start with the away games. We have the Ravens, Bengals, Bears, Detroit, Chargers, 49ers. So against the Ravens, is that a win or a loss, guys?
Win.
You think so?
Yes.
What to you, Esther? Esther? Against the Ravens, is that a win? Well, I don't think I can hear you. Um, yeah, we can't hear you, but it's okay. So you think it's a win? Okay. Now, how about the Bengals
Yes.
in their
Close,
house?
close loss,
Yeah.
but I'll say L.
Close loss. Okay, so it's a loss. So Ravens is a win. Bengals is a loss. Okay. How about the Bears?
That's a win.
That's a W. Easy. The Bears.
The Bears. Wait a minute. So you truly think it's gonna be just like that? Okay, I just want to remind everybody
Yep,
last
just
year
like that.
how the Jaguars were just like
What's
that,
up,
and
y'all?
look at what happened.
Can you hear
Hey,
me now?
Esco? Yes, now we can hear you. I don't know what happened,
Oh,
but
is
listen,
this was that Ravens game on the road?
the Ravens games is on the road. Yes,
Man,
instead of I know that's why I started away first before we go to the home games.
mm, I don't know. Hold on, real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah. While he's thinking about that, so we got both of you guys said wins for the Ravens, lost to Bengals, and then Bears is a automatic win apparently to you guys. I don't know about that. What about Detroit?
I say we
Loss.
get. We, I say
Nah,
we
just
can
kidding.
win.
We win.
Detroit
What?
is a
So
win.
you think the Bears? You think the Bears is an automatic win, but you picked Detroit to be a loss? What the heck?
Nah, just kidding. Well, it's Man Campbell. You can't underestimate
Yeah,
Dan
No,
Campbell.
you can't. And I love Campbell, so I wish we
I'll
could have
say it's a
stick with him.
W though.
we have
W
no
and then San
quarterback.
Fran. What about San Francisco?
Win.
A win automatically. So
I'll
you
say
guys are
L.
telling me.
I
What
know,
do you
No,
surprise,
say?
surprise. I say
I
L
say,
that game.
I say we win by field goal.
Yeah, if we win, it will probably be like a nail biter. So, but I say L.
Okay. Well, that's the. You guys are insane. You're telling me that on our road games we're gonna have Ravens win, Bengals loss, Bears win, Lions win, Chargers win. Mind you, the Chargers are playing in LA, but okay. And then the 49ers is a toss up essentially. Okay. Let's see here. Now, Mike, he's saying loss to Bengals, Bears, but win against Ravens, 50-50 against Jaguars, win, and then win in San Fran. So, I don't know. It's interesting. I would have to say Ravens are not going to be as easy. They're going to get their players back this year. So, I don't know if that's going to be a W automatically. Bengals, yeah, I feel like that's probably going to be our biggest test, to be honest with you, because it's going to be drafty versus drafty, Burrow versus Tua. That's why they gave us both the same year, because they knew that this was the year for Tua, and they made sure to give us them too. So to me, I will call it an L2 for that one particularly. Bears, I see us winning, and Lions too. As Chargers, it's going to be tough. That's going to be tough too. But I believe in our defense, and only because of our defense, we get a win against the Chargers. And then 49ers, I feel like McDaniel is going to, on purpose, come up with a specific game plan to completely annihilate them. And guys, you see Clemente, welcome Clemente. Yes, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Why? Because you got it, people. Very easy, very simple. You see it? Hit the like button and subscribe. And it's also super simple. YouTube.com/MissFinch, guys. And you can check me out on all social media. And if you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on Twitter, thank you so much for taking the time speaking with me, Miss Finch, this morning about our schedule. Because I know it's tomorrow that it's being released, but guess what? I can still talk about it today. But come over here, hit the like button, and then you can go back to Twitch. You can go back to Twitter. And then 49ers, I feel like that's going to be a win. The only one that I would have to say, to be honest with you, will probably be a loss would be the Ravens game. Um, I think that they definitely did not like what happened last year, and they're gonna make sure to take over. So that's why I say I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna be able to go ahead and win
I have a feeling
against the Ravens.
Boyer has their number. It's only one. It was only one game, but still, like with
Yeah, but they were also
Brissett
like
playing.
decimated. They were decimated, and Brissett didn't do anything in that game.
No, but what I'm saying is that they were even up with Brissett. Is what I'm saying, like 6-3. So they still had
True.
Lamar Jackson. So
Yeah, and that's another reason why I say, I don't know. I don't know about that one. But okay, so that was our away games. And again, I'm not going divisional just yet. We're gonna do the home games, non-divisional games, because I want to see what you guys think. As far as we have who? We have the Cleveland Browns, who just got Deshaun Watson, who will probably play all games minus maybe three, if anything. So, what do you guys think?
W with or without him.
Same,
Really?
same.
Why? Why? How is it just a W?
Because I think that I think our defense, if we play our style of defense, can shut down Deshaun and force him to run the ball.
Okay. So if our defense remains zero blitz defense, then yeah, that's what you're saying. It's a
Pretty,
automatic.
pretty much.
It'll be a tough game. It's not going to be automatic,
Yeah.
but it's still a W.
Long.
Okay. Okay. Now we have the Steelers, guys. Are we winning against Kenny Pickett? That is the
Oh yeah.
real question because I feel like he's coming for us.
No, Kenny Pickett's going to throw 6 touchdowns, and we're going to lose 60-0.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just find it hilarious. That's actually one of my brother's favorite teams, so I love messing with him all the time. There was
Sorry,
this
Q, but
meme.
we're going to spank your Steelers.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw this meme. It was literally, the AirPod thingies, and it was just like a giant AirPod in a regular guy's hand. But when you look at it, obviously the quote was like Kenny Pickett trying to trying to touch, throw a football. Oh man, it was just hilarious. The meme just completely made me laugh so hard. It was funny. Good morning, Michelle. I was wondering where you were at, young lady. Let's see. Good morning. Just got off a work call. Oh, see, I knew it. And Steelers is a W. Yup, yup. Now I have to agree with Shake Money. There are no automatic wins, and guess what? That's the first time, guys, we're gonna go against Flores. I want you to think about
Yeah,
that.
these players are going to want to beat Flores.
Why? Flores didn't do nothing to them. Good morning, guys.
No, he didn't do nothing to them, but a lot of them just don't like him. Just his personality, the way he treats people. Like
They
Q
don't
said,
like
you can't
structure.
talk to us like that. No, no, it's not that. There's a difference between being strict and being just disrespectful.
No, 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 no. There's also
Sean,
such thing as being I'm gonna talk. There's also such thing as being I don't want to say weak, but soft. Why? Because you can't talk to people like that. I've never been in a team or even seen where you don't have a coach yelling at you if you're not doing your job. That comes with the territory, people.
But was
So
it the coach just critiquing and yelling at someone, or was he just out of line at that point when Tua said it?
how? What do you mean out of line? I'm gonna take a moment, EM, real quick because I'm just tired of people just saying how you can't talk to people like that. So me acknowledging that you need to play better is me being out of line.
I don't think
That's what
that was it. We don't know, but I don't think that was why he said that, though. Like,
we we will never know
yeah,
details.
we'll never
True,
know.
but at the end of the day,
I heard what he said, and to all the fans that have that mentality, when that game's over, we'll see what those players actually think about Flores.
That's true.
When they exchange pleasantries and whatever at the end of the game, because I don't buy into any of that crap. It's all hearsay. What Stephen Ross said was, the reason they released him, it wasn't football related. So obviously, that defense was for the most part the backbone of this team. So I think at least half the team it doesn't have a problem with Flores. You know what
I
I mean?
agree
Yeah, I'm
exactly.
not saying
And
the
I
whole
don't know
team
about
does, but
that.
there are players out there that do.
I don't know about
of
that because
course, no one
there
is
were
ever gonna love everybody. But come
there were a
on, man,
lot of
don't.
confirmed reports on that. There are a lot of confirmed reports that Flores was dodging the coaching staff, was dodging the players, preferred certain players over certain players, favoritism, showing a lot of favoritism towards
Yeah,
certain players,
I would show favoritism if I
and some
see
players
one
not
guy
like that.
working harder than another, Alex.
But even if they were, even if they were, the fact is that he couldn't get along with people. That was his biggest issue. He couldn't get
It's
along with
not that he
people.
couldn't get along with people. Come on, man. So
That's
this
also
okay? If you're saying that, then that means there's no way he could have lasted in New England for 15 years, man.
What
No,
Well,
about
it's
get
Josh?
Bill
out of here.
Belichick. There's a difference.
What about Josh McDaniels? What you see what he said in his press conference when he got hired by Vegas? His
Josh
first time,
McDaniel.
yeah, his first time around. Key word. He could not get along with other people, and that's
That's
been
all Belichick disciples.
and that's all the disciples. The same with Flores. Flores is no different than any of them.
Guys, let's welcome
I
Sharif.
think
Let's welcome Tony real
I
quick
think
to the
most of the
panel, guys.
people. Hey,
I'm
what's
not
going on,
hating
Sheree?
on him. Don't get me wrong. I'm not
Yeah,
hating
you
on
are.
him, I'm not. I'm actually one of the ones that wanted Flores fired. To be honest with you, after the season,
Of course you
because
do,
they
because
won
you're
in spite of him. They won in spite of him,
no.
and
No
There's
way.
yes, they did.
No way.
there's no way you're gonna get
No way.
he cut
there's
off
no
the
way you're
coaching
gonna get
staff
an entire
after
defense to
Thanksgiving. He
perform.
cut off the coaching staff after Thanksgiving. They
Alex,
But
lost
our
No.
they
defense
literally
can
said
perform if our offense improves, though.
that is true. But listen, they literally said Coach Flo kept us together and focused.
Of course, they're going to say
Okay?
that.
They literally, what do you mean? Of
They're going
course,
to
they're going to
say
say
that.
that.
You
That's a
expect them to say something
fact.
different?
That's the difference between somebody having respect on their team. If those players really didn't respect them and they were playing just for themselves, you can play for yourself all you want. If you don't have the direction, you're not going to be effective. So they had to respect him and actually acknowledge the fact that if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't have had the structure they needed to be able to be consistent in that defense.
I don't
That's
know.
But what do you expect them
I
to
think
say? You really expect the players to sit there and
Alex,
say,
listen,
"Oh,
man. If you're gonna strap
F
on a
Flores, F
helmet,
Flores this, F Flores that."
hey
No,
man,
they're not saying that.
if you're gonna strap on a
They're
helmet,
professionals.
it doesn't help you to have a coach that's gonna sit there and baby you, bro. You're if that's the case, you're gonna get your
No,
players hurt.
See,
no,
You
but
see,
don't want
see.
that
This
kind
is
of
where
coach
you
when you
hold
come
on,
play
from,
football,
hold on,
Matthew.
man.
guys,
here's the
hold on.
So
here's the thing.
half of
Flores
our
was an
fan
asshole.
base is
He was an
misinformed,
asshole.
man.
Hey, hey, I'm gonna mute you, Alex, for a
I'm sorry,
multi.
excuse my
I'm gonna
language.
mute
I apologize.
exactly
I did not mean that. I did not mean that. I said
because
at the end of the day, he was at old. Okay, that's
no,
at the end of the day.
because the kids do watch this.
I
I have
apologize.
kids
My
do
bad.
watch this show,
Swear
so
jar, swear jar,
Hey,
yeah.
swear
So
jar.
in that note, please, guys, remember
I
keep it
apologize, Miss
PG because
Finn.
kids do watch this show, and I definitely want to be able to have family friendly show. We can go
Understood.
back and
I
forth, but
apologize.
just I
My
appreciate
I,
it. Thank you. But let's hear from Tony. Let's hear from Sharif. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the
I
Good
just
panel.
morning.
want. Morning, Tony.
Let
Good
me
morning,
respond
everyone.
to let me respond to this.
Go
Honestly,
ahead, Tony.
this
this hard ass Flores comment. Like this is this is this is what I'm getting sick and tired of. Tua played for a hard ass like Saban. How can he not handle it in the NFL?
Thank you.
That makes no sense.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So my thing is this and I'm seeing this with YouTubers who so called are in the community of Dolphins and they're Dolphin fans. I'm seeing it too much now. It's been months now since this head coach is gone, and I'm gonna say I appreciate you for allowing me up here, Miss Phins,
Good
but
morning.
I'm a black man, and I'm gonna say this. This is the complex in America, how feminists and how some black women view black men. They literally want us to die. And I've seen some of the comments I've seen from recent things that have happened to black men. And I don't want to take this show in that direction, but this is the complex that Flores will always have to deal with. Black men are difficult. Black men are bossy. We are aggressive. When we show our emotions, we intentionally harm emotions or physically. So we can't control that. And this is put right on top of Flores, even though he had a 9 and a 10 win season, even though Bruce Arians cusses out Brady and Belichick cusses out Brady and the offensive coordinator cusses Brady out during the game on TV. Is he sabotaging Brady because of a row on the sideline? Oh, he's sabotaging Brady now. We can take this any direction with any argument on the sideline with the coach and the quarterback, but we won't. We would just stigmatize black men as angry men. And I'm tired of it. These YouTubers are racist. And you
Well,
need to unfollow them.
well, no, Sharif,
Yes, they
stop,
are.
stop, stop,
It
stop.
is. These
Sharif,
YouTubers are
Hold
no,
on, I'm
racist.
gonna pause you
no.
for a second, real quick, because I'm not gonna bash other YouTubers in my platform, guys. You have to understand everybody has the right to say whatever they want to say. That is what we're given the opportunity to go ahead and do so. Now, when it comes to, and I will address this only because I just want to make this very, very clear. I do not want to bash any other YouTubers on this channel because, guys, this is not easy work and they have every right to go ahead and say what they want. Another thing, which I know I have said, and I want to go ahead and reiterate, I do not want to go ahead and make this into a racial thing. And let me explain why. Because at the end of the day, the only colors I see are aqua and orange, and want to stick to that aqua
Agree.
and orange. I
And
just
that's what
want
I'm
to keep
tired
it,
of.
and well, I want to keep it that way because at the end of the
Yes.
day, this this team is what I'm focused on. Now, do I have to say that things don't happen, we deal things on a personal basis? I absolutely understand, and I'm not trying to diminish any of that, but just like I say, for certain topics definitely you never want to talk about because of what it happens is religion, politics, and that's part of politics. And I don't want it only because I want to stick to football and this right here. That's it. Well,
Yeah,
not to
but you know,
diminish anything from Sharif too. I do want to say this, and he does bring a point that I noticed myself, where it's yes angry, but I will say this, and I'm gonna leave it at that, and then I want to move back to the
Yes.
schedule. But angry black man, I totally saw that. I like, come on, man, relax. And two, I will say this. I also, and that's one of the reasons why I got upset because stop being so weak. If you had Nick Saban, who is literally the most tyrannical coach in all of college, then you need to stop being so weak and complain about your coach if he's yelling at you for whatever reason. Because at the end of the day, that's his job. His job is to yell at you and tell you, you're not doing this, you need to be doing this. Period.
It's
So,
a danger, Jolie. It's a dangerous game. You said you yourself said your brother plays the sport. Tell
yeah.
me if he wants the coach that's just going to tickle his ears and tell him that everything's going to be okay, or if he wants the coach that's going to be on him. That's
Oh, he
making
was the coach he
that's
was
going to
supposed to
make
be.
him. Those coaches that are on you with their one of the things they instilling in you is that you are aware of what's going on the field at all times and your responsibilities. That actually helps you out so you don't get knocked the F out. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. So when you
Jeff,
come when you come
I want
from
to. I want
that soft state of mind where you don't like the way potentially he was with players, you don't understand that there's a lot of players that actually, regardless, even after a coach can be what you would think one of the most horrible people in the world, afterwards, when you're going to the locker room, it's not even, it's totally different. Or after a game, or on the way home from a game, it's not the same. That's just what happens on the field. But it stays for a lot of coaches and a lot of players. That stuff stays on the field. It don't leave the field, y'all.
Yeah,
That I just
I have a question for all you guys on this panel.
Go ahead,
Let's be
Tony.
honest. I think this is what hurts some of these Bill Belichick disciples and stuff like that. That they don't go to another coach and learn under them instead of becoming a head coach directly before. Like this is what they have, this ego issue that they think they can bring the Patriot way, and it works everywhere. That's
Tony,
what.
let's just move on, Tony, because I'm going to reply to that because there's things that will prove that wrong. I just want to move on to something else. I wanted to talk about the defense when you're finished.
but
Because
here,
this is going to go
here's the
No, no,
thing.
on and on and on.
no,
And
no,
what it
no. It's
I,
really
true.
is, it's a
I
complex
got one more
versus
thing to say
Tua.
to
And
that.
that complex is a black man. And it's the angry black man
What,
versus Tua.
one
And I
one
Well,
more thing,
hate it.
and I'm gonna move on. And I'm gonna move on from this. Okay, because a lot of things when I mention things about Flores, okay, it's I am a white Hispanic, okay, and a lot of people have accused me because of what I said about Flores is because of racism, which is a load of garbage because I'm not a racist man, okay, and I never will be,
But it
okay.
is a backfall that
But
most black women
but
use,
Sharif,
and it's a
here's Sharif.
backfall that feminists use versus us, sir.
and that's
I
where
mess
I'm
around with
gonna
you. I
leave
love
this,
you, bro. I
Alex.
love you, Sharif, and I
Thank you,
love you, Sharif.
Alex.
And
But
And
I'm
I'm
that's
gonna
sorry.
what
I'm gonna have to cut it
that's what I
off.
see YouTubers use.
No, no, I'm gonna cut it off for both of you guys. Respectfully, guys, I already said I do not want to continue this conversation. I want to move back to the football because this will be never ending and I don't think it's productive. I and
okay.
it's not because
I
I don't think that it's important to discuss it. Absolutely.
Thank you,
It's
Miss
just
Finn.
not in this platform because I want to stick to the only colors that matters, which are aqua and orange. That's it. So respectfully, and I know sure if you want to talk about the defense, which is great. But we were in the middle of determining our season and what we predict this is going to actually be. So that's what I want to talk about, and definitely we'll discuss the defense in a second. But I want to talk about we left off where we left off. But to recap, again, it's not that I don't think that this is an important topic. It's just that I feel like this is not something that I want my platform to be because religion, politics, all of that aside, I need a break from all of that and I just want to go ahead and just
So,
enjoy football. So that's
Miss
that's
Phins, I
what
have
I'm
a
gonna say.
question about the schedule for
Yeah, go
everybody.
ahead, Tony. If it's
Okay.
about the schedule,
For
let's
for me, I understand why people would want all our division games separated, but for me, I would I, I would want to have all our games at the beginning of the season to get them out of the way, and then for me, I understand um the schedule is predetermined, but I kind of wish the Pittsburgh and Green Bay games were a way to eliminate this this argument that fans have that Tua can't handle that bad weather. If he plays in Lambeau and he wins at Lambeau, that eliminates that eliminates the argument. Don't you agree, Alex and everybody? If he beats Green Bay in Green Bay in the middle of winter, this eliminates this argument that his arm can't handle that weather.
yeah, that's a
It's
good point, Tony.
that is
And
definitely a
you
good
know
point.
See, a lot of people are under the assumption not everybody's Ben Roethlisberger. He always did well in cold games, and so was Brady. But even though we consider Aaron Rodgers to be the best quarterback that is in the NFL right now, he looked like he was struggling in that playoff game when they got eliminated last year. You know what I mean? In that weather. So and it happens to Josh Allen as well. So we don't know. It could, I mean,
I don't
he
know. A lot of people don't want.
he could come. Tua could come around and perform well in that weather. We really don't know.
I think to stick it to us, we're getting Bills at home week 1, and then we're gonna end up getting Bills away week 17 or week 16, just because they want to go ahead and screw it. That is personally what I think, because they just don't like the Dolphins. I
So
mean,
no, that's why I was
Well,
asking.
I'll
You
tell
guys
you, I'll
rather
tell you
have
one thing
all the
though,
games
guys.
out of the way,
They're
like
just
like all
Travis
all
Wingham. Sorry, go ahead, Tony.
No, that's what I was asking. Would you guys rather have all our division games the first few weeks of the season, or separated throughout the season?
well, it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be Bills and then Patriots week 2. They've done that consistently for the last 2 years. That's just the way I see them doing it this year.
I think those Jet games were a little bit late last year. I would actually wouldn't mind one of those early
Well,
because well they're gonna be better this year. I'd rather even them play them a little early just because for us, not because I'm feel threatened by the Jets. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we need all the help we can get as far as establishing who we're gonna be, our identity. Like, and that goes into like blocking schemes for our. I keep going back to the offensive line because if that offensive line gets things rolling, it helps out the entire team. Tua, these wide receivers, running backs, our defense, everything takes off from there. That's the one thing that we haven't seen consistently do well. When our defense is playing well,
I,
it's always one or the other. You know what I mean? We even had a stretch in Flores' first year, where I think for like 3 or 4 games they were actually doing good, and then somebody got hurt. I don't remember who it was, and it just wasn't the same. Even Austin Jackson was playing well for like 4 games. We were actually raving about our
no,
offensive line,
no,
and we
no.
haven't since.
You guys understand my? But do you understand what my question is? Would you rather have all your division games all in one swath, where you know how
no,
you know
no.
how you know how Washington had all five of their games at the end of the season, all their division games at the end of the season? Do you want that to be for us, where we have all our division games out of the way by the time our regular out of conference and out of division schedule starts? We have all our division games out of the way, like at the beginning of the season, from weeks 1 to 6 and stuff like that.
Man, dude, I got to be honest with you. I don't care how this damn schedule turns out. All I care about is what I just mentioned, man. And it doesn't matter for me how this schedule comes out. All that matters is like what's actually going to happen when they take the field, man. Like I understand we're going over the schedule, but that's all I can envision is that this offensive line has to work. It has to this year. You know what I mean? We're all sitting here waiting for it to happen. A lot of us automatically expect that it's going to happen just because we got Armstead. You know what I mean? Um, and you know what I mean? I just
So,
I'm a little bit. I'm not worried, but I got a little bit of you know uh PTSD. You know what I mean from the previous seasons.
Yeah. No, I get it.
so,
I do
so
too.
Alex, I want your answer. Would you rather have all your division games out of the way at the beginning of the season, or spread out through the season, or at the end of the season, like you saw with Washington last year, where it was they had all their division games at the end of the season. They finished half of their from week 13 to weeks 17 and 18. All their games were division games and stuff like that. So would you rather have them all together in one block, or spread out through the season? Alex, you there?
Oh, my bad. My bad, guy. I was too busy looking at
He
something real
was
quick.
double muted.
No, I Tony, I don't know. That's a good question, man. It's hard. It is hard to answer. I mean, I would rather the division games, you know, back to back, because so that way we get an idea of, what the team is, what the team will be in the division. Buffalo and New England
So
is something I would love to play beginning of the year.
yeah. So
I would love to take a test against them.
mhm.
But Pittsburgh Dolphins week 4, by the way, guys, 1 o'clock on CBS.
The what?
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at the schedule now.
Pittsburgh Dolphins, 1 o'clock week 4, CBS.
And,
Oh, awesome.
guys, I will contest that this is a very easy schedule. And the
It's
reason
the
why I'm saying
21st,
that,
21st ranked right now.
the reason why I'm saying that is because considering that Boyer learned, of course he learned from Flores, but considering that Boyer does 75 or 85% of what we did in the last 9 games, if Boyer just does that, and when I look at Detroit, uh, away game, these are the away games. Baltimore, which we already own. We, McDaniel said he couldn't solve our defense. I think the Detroit Lions have never felt our defense. We've already beaten the Chargers. We've already beaten Cincinnati. I think we can. I think we can still be competitive with Burrow. So maybe the hardest game is Cincinnati on this away schedule.
You do have them away. That's gonna
Because
be hard.
we
Well,
own the
not just that
Ravens,
one.
right?
I feel
Either
like
Lamar
Chargers
Jackson,
too.
right? Either Lamar Jackson is going to have to hit us deep, which he can't, or we're going to blow them out. And he can't hit anyone deep on our defense, even though
You,
they tested it. So for any other team, by the way, but they've not proven to test us deep when we blitz. And when I look at the home
All right, guys,
schedule,
I'm gonna get off. Miss Fish,
Okay,
thanks for having
Alex.
me
all
on. All
right,
right,
man, take care, Alex.
Appreciate
have a
it.
good day,
Yeah, I
guys.
got to drop out too for work, y'all. Thanks for having me on,
Thanks, Miss
Jolie. I
Fish.
appreciate it. Nice talking to all.
Good to
All
Appreciate
talk
it,
right,
to you
Asa.
man.
Thank
too.
you
All
for
right,
coming.
Estefan. And
yeah,
when I look on the,
Sharif.
hey,
Speak.
go ahead.
Yeah, you were just bringing up the West Coast games like uh LA and San Francisco. For me, those games I would actually like being at the end of the season, so we can stay on the West Coast the rest of the at the end of the season, like playing them on week 16 or week what the heck?
But to think of this though, Tony,
A green
our
box just
losses
showed up.
Yeah, I
of the
know.
games I named off, maybe one loss from Cincinnati comes out of those away games. Maybe if you get swept by Buffalo, that's 3 losses. We own New England, and everybody else has never experienced our blitz. And if Boyer
We
does
own
just
too.
85% of what he did in the last 9 games, I think we can walk out of the season with 4 losses.
Hey, I think that's actually a good prediction. But the thing is, I do see that they have they're predicting that we're gonna end up having to be in the West for about 2 weeks straight.
Mm,
Just so we'll see because we're gonna be traveling a lot going to the West Coast. So that's gonna be
mhm,
very interesting how we end up doing it with all those extra
mhm.
miles that we
And
have to go ahead and
Uh, are
do.
we are we
and Miss
facing
Vince,
are
don't
we
you
guys are we facing
appreciate?
the Raiders this year? Are we facing the Raiders again this year?
No,
No,
no Raiders.
Miss Finns, don't you appreciate how we're well traveled and still win? 9 or 10 win. We're well traveled and still win. We win on Thursday. We win on Sunday and we win on Thursday. We've done it. We've played
That
I
is
Sunday,
true.
won, and we've
That is
won
true.
Thursday.
That's
I
true.
can't
But go ahead, Tony.
I can't as a Dolphins fan, I kind of wish we had the Cowboys as our Thanksgiving game and not Detroit, so we can beat the crap out of the Cowboys to shut their fans up. Seriously, it's getting annoying.
No, we're not
Listen,
playing the Cowboys.
we'll eventually play the Cowboys. You know that, but right now I think that this is going to be very interesting. I can't wait till the schedule release tomorrow. But guys, thank you so much for joining me because I do have to still working woman. Gotta get to work. But thank you so
Hmm.
much for coming on, Sharif. I really appreciate it. Tony, as always, appreciate it, sir. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will be seeing you guys tomorrow morning,
And
bright
I
and
just
early
want to
at 8
say,
a.m. Go ahead,
I
Sharif.
enjoy. I enjoyed the stream with all of the Lady Finns fans, and I appreciate. I want to see it again and again, um, and I want to see you join and other ladies join your panels and stuff like that. So,
Yes, I gotta reach out to the ladies and bring them on. I think it's gonna be very, very. It's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna see if I'm gonna reach out to the ladies and see when they're available because to me it was definitely a lot of fun doing that all ladies panel. So I want to bring the ladies over here to
yes,
this ladies channel. So
yes,
that's gonna be exciting too. But keep an eye out. We've already talked about it, but not in detail. So I definitely want to go ahead and reach out to them.
awesome.
But yes, you will be seeing it, Sharif. I promise. You will be seeing the ladies coming over here. But thank you so much for
Fins up.
joining me, Vince. I appreciate it. Fins up.
All right, take care.
See ya. So, guys, there you have it. Another wonderful day with Miss Fins. Thank you so much, Clementi. Yes, great show. I appreciate it. Mike, great show, Miss Fins. Thank you so much. Chef Jew, awesome show today. Let's see here. Miami play the Cowboys next year. Hey, Shake Money. We might actually play. So that would be pretty awesome. I'm not going to lie. But at the end of the day, guys, I'm going to stick to what I said before. I do think that for us, we will end up just because they want to stick it to us. We'll end up having to have the Bills week 1, Patriots week 2. Now, one thing that I see the fans are wanting for is for us to take the Jets at the end of the season. What is it? Week 17. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I feel like the Jets. I know they made some moves. I don't know if they've earned being our end of the season, opponents. I don't think that they've made enough move. Even though to me they still had the best draft period, guys. You can't deny it. They definitely did. But as far as them, us getting in the last week, I could see it. But it's gonna be very interesting. Now, as far as let's see here, guys, as you saw, if you can do me a favor real quick, go ahead and hit the like button, guys. Like, share, subscribe. You see it. Hit the like button and subscribe. You're over there on Twitter. Thank you so much for joining Miss Vince this morning. Twitch, thank you so much for checking us out over here at Miss Vince. But if you're in YouTube, guys, if you're over there, come over here, hit the like button, subscribe, and then you can go back to Twitter, Twitch, watch it however you want. But hit the like button, guys. We're so close right now to get to 500. We have to go ahead and get more subscriptions, guys. You guys want to keep seeing this 8 o'clock morning show? I want to keep giving it to you guys, but I got to see the love. So go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe, youtube.com/MissFins. So easy. MISSPHINS, Miss Fins. YouTube.com/Miss Fins. You can also follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, everywhere. Miss Fins, MISSPHINS. So, guys, definitely go ahead and come out here, say hello. I really do appreciate it. I agree with you, Michelle. We need to beat the Buffalo Bums. Yes, 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 we do. This is your Fins Up TNT. Let's go. If we want to get to a Super Bowl, we have to get through Buffalo anyways. Exactly, God Soldier. And that's why I say our path is through the division. We have to win the division for us to make the Super Bowl. Well, the playoffs, and then obviously, any given Sunday. So we'll see what happens. But those first 5 weeks are going to be the most critical games. And I'm gonna make a Super Bowl prediction, guys. No matter who we end up playing, as long as those first 5 weeks we can go at least 3-2. The first 5 weeks, it's really gonna set us up to have a very strong rest of the year. We have, guys. And from this morning, as you saw me reading the actual um two different, not really in the reading the whole thing, but just really discussing a couple of articles here, guys. In reality, we can definitely go ahead and win this division, but this is going to be very difficult. And one of the main reasons why is because, let's face it, we are dealing with the most elite quarterbacks against us. So that's something that we have to make sure that we take care of. As long as we take care of that, we will be good to go. You know what I mean? So, guys, just to recap real quick, if you didn't know, I'm going to go over again who we have our home opponents and who we have our away opponents. At home, we have Buffalo Bills, New England Patriots, the Jets, Cleveland Browns, Pittsburgh Steelers, Green Bay Packers, Minnesota Vikings, Houston Texans. Our away games are going to be Buffalo Bills, New England Patriots, New York Jets, Baltimore Ravens, whom we played and did really well on an extremely beat up team. We're neither here nor there. I'll still take the W. Cincinnati Bengals, Chicago Bears, Detroit Lions, Los Angeles Chargers, and San Francisco 49ers. Those are our opponents away and home. Guys, can we make this happen? I mean, I still think we're gonna sweep the Jets. I still think we're gonna sweep the Patriots, Bills. I truly believe we're gonna split. Our home game is the one I think we're gonna win. Now, could it happen that we beat them away? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, it can. And some people say, yeah, but that's only if we play in week one and we're not playing in the cold weather. Screw it. I want the cold weather, people. I want the challenge. I want to show everybody that we can make it happen. Yes, I said it. So to me, doesn't matter. I still think they're gonna do it just like they have in the last few weeks, a few years. Instead of doing Patriots Bills, they're gonna go Bills Patriots those first 2 weeks, and at the end, towards the end, out of the last 4 games, Patriots Bills are gonna be there as well. We'll probably have the Jets, which is weird because they've consistently given us the Jets within a 4 week span in the last 2 years. So I don't know. Could I see them putting the Jets at the end? Yeah, I don't think that they will, only because they don't see the Jets as being or moving up, but in the standings. But we'll see. It's gonna be very, very interesting. That's all I'm going to say. Now let's see here. AA said NFL against Pop Warner. Come on, man. Come on. But guys, again, thank you so much for joining Miss Finch this morning. I really, truly appreciate you guys. And do me a favor, guys, just so you guys know, if you didn't know already, you can hit the like button and subscribe, guys. We need more subscriptions. Let's make it happen. If you want to donate to the channel, you absolutely can. Not needed. I want more subscriptions than I want anything else. So, like, subscribe, help me with the YouTube algorithm, guys. That makes such a huge difference, okay? That's all I'm saying. It makes a huge difference. Tonight, I will be on TD Finch Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphins fans. Why? Because it's my weekly show at 8 p.m., guys. So come out and watch Miss Finch tonight so that we can go ahead and make this happen. Yes, Michelle, have a great day, everyone. Fins up, absolutely. So tonight, come watch me at 8 p.m. on TD Finch Talk, guys. Okay? I can't wait to see you guys again. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for joining Miss Fins. And guess what, guys? Tomorrow is going to be a lot of fun going over that schedule and seeing what we have. So thank you guys again. This is Miss Fins. I really truly appreciate you. Well, Fin Energy with Miss Fins. Yes, absolutely. So, guys, thank you so much again. And you have yourself a wonderful day, okay? Very, 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 very wonderful day. Take care. Bye bye.